everybody, it's Chris and Des Show. I'm Chris.
And I'm Des. This is moving.
Oh, it's me. I
There we
think
go.
I'm shaking it.
Don't shake the table.
I'm too excited about the SAG
I
Award
can
nominations.
tell. Yeah, he's very excited.
I'm so excited. Okay, so the SAG Award nominations came out today, which are really our first indicator of what's actually happening because the Globes are not really anymore. We don't know what's happening.
And today is January the 12th, Wednesday, January the 12th.
Yes, good. I'm glad you said that because I wasn't exactly sure.
Well, it's good to know.
And the nominations, I think, were really surprising who they picked. I was like, what? They always usually do one or two
SAG
surprises.
Awards. They might be my favorite of
They're
all
good.
the awards.
They're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I like their nominations.
Because they feel like they actually matter. Like, because it's just actors voting for actors.
Yes.
And so that feels like it's legit.
Yes.
Okay.
So so the first thing is supporting actress was the first one that they kind of announced. And so no surprise that it was Ariana DeBose for West Side Story.
Good.
And no surprise that it was Kristen Dunst for The Power of the Dog. And no surprise that it was Catriona Balfe from Belfast. I don't know that's how you say her
Easy
name.
for
I'm
you to
sorry.
say. Okay.
It's not really. I'm sorry. And then instead of going with Ingenue Ellis from King Richard, who everyone thought was going to get nominated, or with Ann Dowd from Mass, who everyone thought was going to get nominated, they picked out of nowhere Cate Blanchett for Nightmare Alley, which was like Nightmare Alley has gotten 0 acting nominations, and so it was like, what? We're going on Sunday.
Okay. Yes, we are.
And then for their 5th spot, they watched my video and they picked Ruth Negga for Passing.
Yay! Oh, good.
You won't find a bigger Ruth Negga fan, I promise you that. And so I was so excited. So yay for Ruth. Yes, let's keep nominating Ruth for stuff because she's so good. She's so good.
You're
So
not wrong.
then supporting actor came, and there were some big surprises for that too. That's the thing. So Cody Smith McPhee, of course, he's doing so good with
Power of the Dog.
And Troy Kutzer for Coda. He's the dad who's deaf, and he's really good. And he wasn't a surprise for that either. And but then instead of nominating either of the boys from Belfast, and we thought both of them were going to get in.
Yeah.
Syrian Hines and Jamie Dornan. They didn't nominate either one of them, and instead they picked
Belfast.
Jared Leto for House of Gucci,
which
is a bad example. I know, seriously. And then Ben Affleck for The Tender Bar, and Ben has been on like the radar of moving up. He was nominated for a Critics' Choice or for a Golden Globe. I can't remember now. One of the two. So he's been on the. I just watched that last night.
It's a slow burn.
And he's very good.
That's the way to go. That's the way to go. You can't
burn
peak
out.
too soon.
Don't burn out.
You gotta be building up to the voting.
And then kind of out of nowhere, they picked Bradley Cooper for Licorice Pizza, which was like, what the heck?
Well, he's a nice guy.
And they like him. I get it. And now you're about to get one of the biggest surprises, Desiree. I can't talk about it.
Please talk about it.
So everyone thought this, even on Gold Derby, right?
Okay, spit it out. Okay. Spit it out.
I can't even say it. I'm gonna try to think of which way is the best way to say it.
Just say it.
Here's what we're gonna say. I'll tell you who was nominated, and then you tell me who is missing. Okay.
Oh no.
So Jessica Chastain got nominated for Eyes of Tammy Faye. Of course, she's amazing.
I love it.
Olivia Colman got nominated for The Lost Daughter because she's Olivia Colman. She's fantastic.
I'm scared of that movie.
Nicole Kidman got nominated for Being the Ricardos. She is edging up. Like she is getting bigger and bigger. Then they nominated Lady Gaga for House of Gucci. Okay, that's. She's very good in it.
Well, if you're going to nominate anything for that movie, that's probably what I would nominate.
And they also nominated Jennifer Hudson for Respect. Who is missing? The number one predicted winner of Best Actress at the Oscars. Kristen Stewart for
Spencer. They didn't nominate her?
Which means she cannot win the Oscar. Without the acting support, she can't win the Oscar.
Yeah. Well,
that...
I don't know. That doesn't surprise me. Very
well, it was like
it surprised me that she was so high in the Oscars.
Yeah.
Predictions. Well, that's what surprised me.
It surprised me she wasn't even nominated. I didn't think she was going to win the SAG. I didn't think she's not an actor's actor yet. She wants to be, but she started with Twilight and it's heard of forever.
Well, it's just a one note. The performance is just one. Yeah. Like there's no range to it at all. It's just this one thing which just. She did it well. I think she did it well as that movie could be. I really lost Kristen Stewart in Princess Diana, which is what I want from a role. Right. But it's not a great part.
And the movie's not great.
Yeah, and the movie's not great.
But I think even everyone was like, well, she's going to win the Oscar. Oh, she's going to win the Oscar. She's going to win the Oscar.
I never thought she was
even
gonna
now
win.
at Gold Derby, she's like 4-1 odds, #1 for Best Actress. It's like she is up there. I'm like, oh, when I saw that this morning, I'm like, wait a minute. If Jennifer Hudson's in, who is out?
I thought Jennifer Hudson in Respect was way better for sure.
I will say I don't think Jennifer Hudson's going to make it to the Oscars. Well, she might, because I think Penelope Cruz is going to. I think the Oscars will pick Penelope Cruz for their 5th spot.
Oh, okay.
They like her. And
So did we say all 5 for the SAG?
Yeah. Jessica Chastain, Olivia Colman, Lady Gaga, Nicole Kidman, and Jennifer Hudson.
Gotcha. Okay. So Jennifer Hudson kind of got in there instead of
Kristen Stewart, which is great. And Lady Gaga got in there, I think, instead of Kristen Stewart. Either one of those I thought was real low. And then I think the actors were pretty much what I would have guessed. Javier Bardem for being the Ricardos, and Benedict Cumberbatch for The Power of the Dog, and Andrew Garfield for Tick, Tick, Boom. Yay for that. Will Smith for King Richard, and Denzel Washington for Tragedy of Macbeth. I watched this video last night of the Oscar expert, and they were saying like they were worried. They gave their prediction. They were worried about Denzel. Like, I don't know if he's gonna make him. Like, I'm not worried about.
You don't have to worry about Denzel. He's just fine. Thank you.
He's gonna be just okay. I was worried maybe more about. I didn't know if Javier Bardem was gonna make it, and I didn't know if Andrew Garfield was. I'm so glad that he's. I want him to be nominated for the Oscar for that film because that movie he's so good at. Okay. So best cast, which is like their best picture.
Oh right.
They picked Belfast.
Good.
Which with only one other acting nomination was kind of like, okay, well, I guess they like the whole. I loved it too.
It's a great movie. Yeah.
Coda.
I haven't seen it.
I love it so much. Don't Look Up, which got no other acting nominations at all. House of Gucci.
No. House of Gucci.
I know.
Someone's on the take.
I know.
There. If they nominate House of Gucci.
I mean, it probably is because it is like Al Pacino and it's Adam Driver and it's it's all these big name stars.
It's big names.
I'm sorry if you're liking.
Well, that's the same thing for Don't Look Up.
Yeah, if you're liking
big names.
If you're liking Jared Leto's performance in that, I don't know what's happening. It's not my favorite. And then King Richard as their last one.
Yes.
Which is a great combination. So you'll notice though. We're missing the front runner for Best Picture there too. No Power of the Dog nomination there.
Well, that doesn't bug me.
Even though it has a big cast and it got Best Actor and it got Best Supporting Actress also, but no big movie there. It's a surprise for sure. I think
it's a better cast than
House of Gucci.
House of Gucci.
I just think it, and I'm not that I wanted it there.
It's
I think
a better movie than House of Gucci.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not a better cast.
And I thought maybe you could see West Side Story in there, or maybe Oh yeah.
West Side Story should absolutely be in there.
So there's some
SAG.
surprise in there for sure. They did a surprise. Usually do one in the actress categories where they like to put it, but this time they decided to do one in every category because I don't know what they were doing. Well, you want to know why it is because we haven't had really any like actual precursors of like here's what's going to be nominated. I mean, there was the Critics' Choice and the Globes, but they're kind of. The good thing I like about the Critics' Choice, though, that they do is that they don't narrow the acting down to 5. It's like, well, if there's 6 who get them a lot of nominations, then we do 6. Like, yes, that's how we should be doing it, I think.
That does feel more natural.
Right. Because it's sad when you're like, oh, wow, there's 6. Who's going to get that 5th nom? Then one gets out. Like, actually, no, let's put all. What's wrong with having 6?
It's limiting in a way.
Right. And you know
that's why they went to 10.
And
up to 10 Best Pictures.
You know, the Oscars love to limit people out of stuff. Yeah. We're trying to get you away from that, Oscar. Trying to help you out here, okay? So some surprises for sure. I think Kristen Stewart not getting nominated is the big surprise for sure. Because I think people were like, oh, she might win the SAG award.
She was a shoo-in.
Right, she's not going to win because she wasn't nominated.
That's good.
I think it leaves Nicole Kidman in a front running position.
A better spot.
Yeah.
We'll see if the Gold Derby reflects all of these new changes now.
Yeah. Even though if
the predictions change.
Yeah, they probably will.
That's what I'd be curious to see.
I do think already Lady Gaga went up some more from her nomination. I think she was out.
That can only help her.
Yeah. Well, everyone she's been nominated for almost everything. So maybe she is going to get an Oscar nomination for it. It's fine. I don't mind her getting nominated for it. I'd rather her over Jared Leto get nominated for it.
Jared Leto, what is happening? He's a good actor. That part was not a good part.
It was too silly for me. I didn't know that. I mean, is that really how that guy talks? I don't know.
It felt too affected.
Yeah, it felt weird amongst all these other.
Yeah.
especially Adam Driver's type of acting, he just felt weird amongst it. I don't know. That's just me.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Okay.
let us know what you thought. Did you watch
Please
the SAG nominations?
let us know what you thought. Respond. Give us a little feedback.
Right. Okay.
What did you think? Have you
Like,
seen all these
subscribe.
movies? Are
Yes.
you gonna? I feel like I'm way behind. He's seen like 20 more movies than I have.
Jess has to watch Coda for sure because
need
it's
to
getting nominated for
watch
everything
quite a
now.
few.
And Coda's really good.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.